It says there's 4 watching. Good morning. This is John Harder with the broadcast number 127. The title is Ways of Building Wealthy, Healthy, and Happy Local Communities Using TBC, and of course, free energy. Now, today, I want to focus a little bit more on TBC itself, on the opportunity that we have currently with TBC. So, and I want to actually share the screen for a while, because admin is, they have been talking about this several times before, that of sharing the screen 3 ways, or not the screen so much, but doing 3-way broadcasts. This is a great opportunity, or a great way to talk about things that people have questions for. I just recently noticed that as much as I've been talking more about the idea of building the success in your mind, where the starting point for everything that you want in your life is. But then I had gotten kind of lopsided on that, because I realized that people don't understand TBC well enough. So I haven't looked at the exact figures of like how much exactly a coin is worth today. I was looking for it, but didn't find the information this morning. It used to be on the TheBillionCoin.info site, which has kind of been merged in with the blog site now, and I'm quite sure the information is available. But I will find a way. I will find that information exact and give more exact details possibly tomorrow morning. But this morning, I want to focus a little bit more on the actual opportunity that we have. So when a person, like, let's say you would consider starting a business, just simply a business that could make you money, which really is basically the reason for starting any business. I mean, besides loving what you do, there always also needs to be a way to get paid for what you do, in order to have your time paid for, so that you can provide a living with that. The economy has been set up in such a way that we need money to live. I don't believe that was necessarily originally the plan, except for the fact that it was given to humanity to figure out your own way as you need it, right? As you figure out your way along life's path to deal with others and figure things out, right? Well, in the blog post that TBC had, that the admin had posted, they're talking about this great opportunity, but also how that 3-way calling, or 3-way broadcasts, are a great way to have the ground covered better, as it were, so that there is a better understanding for new members. And so when we look at the opportunity for that TBC presents, the price for starting a great business online that is very easily capable of creating a $1 million or even $1 billion business. Now, this is where I think most people do not understand. They do not understand with TBC. With TBC, let me just share the screen. I'm gonna just share the screen. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just go right to the post that I was reading. Okay, so this here is the kind of a graphic made up for, how a three-way broadcasts build trust. Okay, so this here first paragraph, the opening paragraph of this blog post, gives us some very, very good insight. And I actually realized this when a little while ago I was talking with a person, and I was I was giving them just simply the information as I see it, as I understand it, and so on. And then I realized this information is huge, huge, huge. It's massively overwhelming to the average person. TBC is a mind-blowing business. It is a, how does he word it here? Okay, I'm just going to read this first paragraph here, okay? Okay, so before I get started with the current topic of this blog post, I want to briefly clarify our TBC offer at this time. We are building a new financial system that is private for members only, from the ground up, and within our abundance-based concept, all of our members will become wealthy as either millionaires or billionaires. Folks, millionaires and billionaires is not within the concept of the average person holding down a job. The concept of being millionaire or billionaire is not within their grasp. It's not in their paradigm. They do not look at life that way. When you talk millions and billions, these are numbers that require a paradigm shift. These are numbers that require a paradigm shift. Now, for some people, the word paradigm may be, you may not be quite clear as to what a paradigm is. A paradigm is nothing but a bunch of habits. It's really just the habits that you have been living by. That's really all it is. That's called a paradigm. All right, our offer is simply this. For 110, any new member will ultimately become millionaire and billionaire, will become millionaires and billionaires, and their TBC Kringle coin will become fully liquid and 100% spendable once we have matured into a fully uh, developed TBC Kringle economy that is global. Where else can you turn 110 into, and may I say, where else can you turn a one-time 110 into millionaire or billionaire status over the next 1 or 2 years? This is mind-blowing information. You approach the average person with this type of information, this type of a business opportunity, they don't tune in unless they do some pretty serious thinking, because these figures are way too high for the average person to imagine themselves to be. And that is what it takes for a person to see the business venture as something that they want to get involved in. They need to be able to build a mental picture. They need to be able to build a mental picture of what their life will look like under those conditions. So now, okay, so I'm not going to necessarily bore you with reading the whole blog post here, but he goes further on to say here how that people, how that three-way broadcasts build confidence. And I can easily understand why admin is saying this, because obviously new people don't understand anything about TBC. And so when you talk to them about, you pitch a business to them that you can, with a one-time $110, you can build a business, you can start making money. In their mind, it's about making money and right away spending it. I mean, any person that starts a conventional business out there, the money that he makes from the conventional business, he can right away turn around and spend it. But with TBC, that is not how it works. This is where people tend to get kind of confused, because we've got to be able to see that we are changing the economy. These are huge riches, but they become liquid slowly. They become liquid slowly. Right now, a TBC coin is worth 8 million plus. As I said earlier, I don't know the exact number, but it is more than 8 million. One Kringle is $8, 8.165331 US dollars. So meaning that it's just simply a lot of, it's $8.16.5 basically. And so TBC is a very, very big amount of money. When you have one coin, you're already very rich, far, far, far richer than with any. Where are we here? Than that of starting an online business in the conventional way, because of how much it's worth. Now, I happen to think that the doing three-way broadcasts is actually a great way of building confidence. I really believe that. I think admin has really done, is doing really well to encourage us to do that. But I also realize that, you know, sufficient internet connection plays a huge role in being able to do that. You know, we still live in a world that is basically, as far as development is concerned, is at least 1,000 years behind the time, due to information of technology having been kept from the public for very many years. There has been, for thousands of years, there have been people who highly guarded information that would be helpful to the public, kept it very secret for themselves, to try and find ways to use it to control humanity. And this has been the case until well, actually it's still the case as much as what they can. But the can of worms has now been opened up, and now we can see the you know, now we can see all those ugly worms. And I believe that TBC has played a huge role in opening up that can further, definitely, even though it was likely already started a little bit before. But definitely the information that you find on the TBC blog truly is eye-opening as to what is going on in the world, right? Now, I would love it right now if I had a new person who had all kinds of questions about TBC, that I could just answer those questions, as opposed to me trying to make up the questions when I don't really actually know what their questions are. But I'm just going to elaborate a bit more on the opportunity that we have with TBC, and hopefully convey some clear information as to what kind of a business opportunity do we really have here in TBC. Now, for those who are broadcasters, the business opportunity is much further reaching than it is for those who are not broadcasters. Why do I say this? Because when you can do broadcasts, you get to collect leads. You know, all of those people who haven't yet moved their coins to the new wallet, and thanks to TBC admin, they have made it possible that we can that the coins can still be moved to the new wallet, even when they're not, even though the old blockchain has been shut down already. All right, so that's a good thing. But the advantage is that of collecting a huge database of leads for any business that later you would like to put up with TBC. You can use those leads You know that they already got to know you. They already know who you are. All you need to do then is you you let them get familiar with the business that you're doing. You kind of just let them know what you're doing, and the opportunity that you are, you know, whatever it is that you're creating. I don't know. The possibilities are really endless as far as that goes. Like as far as what as your mind can take you is the difference in different opportunities. But any store, anything that you want to put up later in the TBC community, you can create a store and sell things to these people. You know, whatever it is, maybe free energy. I don't know, but when you have a large database of leads already to help you, you know, that are, you know, many of which are going to be buying from you, whatever it is that you offer to people, along, of course, as long as it is a viable product of something that people want, right? They'll buy. They'll buy. So that is basically the difference between being a broadcaster or not, as to an advantage that you gain for later. That's really pretty much it right there, I think. Now, when we talk to people about starting a business and with spending only $110, then we need to understand, we need to have people understand that this is not, you are not going to be able to just get in and cash out and then move on your merry way. This is not how TBC works. TBC is, you know, the billion coin is money itself. It is the new economy. TBC is the money, okay? And the reason that it even is available as a business for now is because we need to spread it. We are building a community, and to do so, thank you, Pedro, for putting the price of the current price of a TBC coin. But when we talk to people about building this business, we need to make sure that they understand, you know, this is a business that you build knowing that it becomes liquid over time. And how, and also then explain how they can start making money right away. They can. You could start making money actually the same day. The same day, because of the partnership program. So how does the partnership program work? Well, let's put it this way. If someone goes and joins, signs up with johnharder.com, and they go to the cash flow page, they can start doing those steps, getting their family involved and all that. First of all, receive the free gift. Let's go there. Let's actually go there. Now, I'm gonna have to move this a bit and actually open my other browser here. Okay, so johnharder.com. Let's hope it goes there. Okay, so looks like we're okay. There we go. Now, Okay, so here on this page, all they need to do is start doing these steps. You get the gift, you receive the gift, and you know what? Realize now I don't have a video at the top here, and there's one very much needed for people to get a better understanding before they start the steps. Okay, so and then of course it gives you every step here to do, as you know, and even the links here to log right in and go ahead and do it, right? And then the 110 to get started. And in this here case, I have made the step only 110, which actually the whatever difference there is, the cost of getting cryptocurrency and paying for their wallet, I actually absorbed that for them. Okay, so and then of course the links are here. There's a video here that shows you where to get the Litecoin address and everything. A form to fill out to you know, to have me pay for the wallet, so that I can just send the wallet or the money to that Litecoin wallet. And of course they need to do some verification after that in their Kringle.cashback office. But the steps are laid out very, very plain and simple here. Links to every page that they need. Everything is really here just to start making money. Now, what I wanted to point out is actually this: the 50%, or here 14, step 14, 50% commission. So how does this work? I think this is where people probably they are not sure how that works, because they do get cookies from TBC, okay? But how does this work out for me? So to have this, you need to have, unless you want to partner with other people, you need to have quite a bit of TBC yourself. Like, let's say if you had only bought $100 worth of TBC, and you were going to use this 50% program and start selling your TBC. Sorry, I meant if you were not going to use this 50% program, and instead you sell your TBC, well, you'd be sold out very quickly. You'd be sold out very quickly, and you wouldn't have any left to sell. But now, if you come in and you have purchased $100 worth, okay, but you want to still get paid, well, what you can do is you can partner with me, and I sell my TBC. I sell my TBC to your prospects, to your people that have signed up. Okay, so I sell my TBC to them, and then I turn around and still give you 50% of the purchase. So now you're probably saying, well, okay, this doesn't make sense, because they are buying $100 worth, and so you're giving me $50 and you're giving them $50 worth. Actually, no, I am sending them $100 worth, and I'm also giving you $50. And you say, well, how does that make sense for me? Well, in the world of poverty, that wouldn't make sense. But when you have hundreds of millions, when you have hundreds of millions of dollars worth of coin, You really could do this every day, all day, and not notice a dent in your TBC. This is really the case for, you know, for some of us. It certainly is for me, and I know it is for many others as well. And so it is no problem for me to do this, because I want you to be successful. I want everyone who comes on board with TBC, I want every person to be successful. As far as myself, I could truthfully tell you that I'm already successful. Okay, so it really is actually very simple. We are here to build a new economy. We're here to build a new economy, an economy where people can prosper, where they are no longer choked by the monetary system. Okay, so that's what we're doing, and this is a great opportunity for people to begin a business, start making money right away in their business, and build up their own coin, and then they can start selling their own coin. You know, within the next few years or next couple of years, this business is really lucrative. Okay. And as I shared earlier with you, the post that admin has written, this is a business. It really requires a paradigm shift for people to understand it. It really is. The business is that good. All right, so let's acknowledge all of those who are here. So Susan Harder, thank you so much for tuning in. And we got Crypto Review Pedro, thank you very much for tuning in. And also thank you for helping me out with the math there. Margie Harder, thank you for moderating again. And so we got Mausa, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. So was there any questions? Any questions today? No? Okay, every single time I will choose TBC coin. That's a great comment. Yes, that's awesome. Jacob, thank you so much for tuning in as well. Sorry, what? Drop. Yes, the coin TBC is it's now as it's pegged to the price of gold. There will be fluctuations now and then. So, but we don't need to worry about it. Gold has for hundreds or even thousands of years held its price. So even though it does fluctuate now and then, my guess would be that it would likely go up in price. It will go up in price more than it's likely to go down. So you know, I think in the future we can definitely anticipate TBC going up in value even yet because of the price of gold getting higher. Okay, so all right, did I mention all of them? And Pete, it's very likely that you are listening too, because I see there's 8 now watching, and even if you haven't typed anything, I'm gonna just venture to say that you're likely there, and I'm gonna say thank you so much for joining in. All right, and so with that said, I think that pretty much concludes my broadcast for today. And so thank you again, everyone, and have a wonderful, wonderful day or night or whatever it is that for you, where you are. Thank you.